Right, it is marathon day. Marathon 4 out of 6 whilst travelling Southeast Asia. We've done Thailand, Northern Thailand, ticked off. Laos, ticked off. Vietnam, ticked off. About to get ticked off is Cambodia, Phnom Penh. However, this one is slightly more worrying than all the others because this one is in April and it's the hottest month of the year to visit Cambodia. And it is 36 degrees today. However, we are going at 9 o'clock at night and it drops down to about, no, what am I talking about? We're going at 6:30, it drops to 32, and then by 9 o'clock at night it drops to 29. So it's not ideal, it's still boiling, like absolutely absurd, but it is slightly worrying. But apart from that, I'm ready, I'm prepared, I'm fresh. We've had a lot of carb loading the past 2 or 3 days. And I haven't really stopped running since the last one, so I am definitely ready. I went for my sub 20-minute 5K attempt, I think about 5 or 6 days ago now, and I got 20 seconds off. I got 20 minutes, 20 seconds. So yeah, since the last marathon, I haven't really stopped running. I'm ready for it. The only thing that worries me is the heat. That sun right up there, I don't know if you can see it. It's too bright. But yeah, when this one's done, we are not going to do one for almost 2 months. We're going to do one at the end of May in southern Thailand, so that's number 5. And then we're going to do one at the start of June in southern Thailand as well. So that's all 6 done and out the way. So after this one, we're going to have a week or so off running, I think. And then get back to it and aim to get the next marathon and the next marathon out the way. However, when this one's done, in my mind, it's practically over because this is the 4th one. And then we only have 2 in the space of about a week and a half. Late May and early June. So the feeling of getting this one done is going to be a beautiful one, especially in this heat. But what I'm thinking, because I've started off the year as 6 marathons in 6 months whilst travelling Southeast Asia, one in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, not July, first 6 months of the year. So I'm thinking if I'm doing a marathon every month of the start of the year for the first 6 months, why don't I just do a marathon every month for the rest of the year? So instead of, I know 6 marathons in 6 months sounds amazing, of course, obviously whilst travelling Southeast Asia as well, but to not sound even better, 12 marathons a year. That's 1 marathon every month for 12 months. That's incredible. So my current desire is to do that. However, when these 6 marathons are done, I'm gonna have to rethink it because these are gonna be absolute carnage. But I have been thinking about this for about a week, just over a week or so, and I do like the sound of it. So injury, ankle permitting, and travel permitting, I will be doing a marathon every month for the whole year, which I love the sound of. It sounds absolutely incredible. And that is something that not many people do. Not many people do 6 marathons in 6 months. Not many people do a marathon. I think it's every year, I think 0.01 of the population, 0.01% of the population do a marathon. So if someone says to you, what's the average time of finishing a marathon? Average people don't do marathons. However, the plan would be if I'm doing the 12 marathons in 12 months, the plan would be to, so when I get home, I would be doing some at home. I would probably chuck in a few ultras in there because I can't just, like, doing 42k every time for 12 times is, I think I can progressively overload it a bit more than that. I can do an ultra. I was thinking last night of pushing it maybe to 60 or 70k. However, I've done a 50 kilometre. The next step after that is 50 miles. I think it's 83 kilometres, I believe, something like that. So that could be the goal for by the end of the year, 50 miles. But that is, I dread a marathon, let alone have been 50 miles. However, I'm only dreading it because of the heat. Like, I have got goals for when I'm home because running is going to be so much better and easier at home. I've got some goals. I want to crack at least a 17 or 18 minute 5k maximum. I reckon I could do 17 or 18 in England. I want to crack, this is a bold statement, 3.5 hour marathon back in England. I think by the time I'm back home, I would have the experience under my belt to be able to do that. And yeah, I think that's about it. 3.5 hour marathon, 17 or 18 minute 5k, maybe a quick 10k. I haven't worked that out in my head yet of what I want to get, and a 50 miler by the end of the year. I might, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do a 50 miler by the end of the year. I will do that. And fuck it, yeah, I'm just going to do it. I will do a marathon every month of the year. So I'll be doing 12 marathons this year. And it is my birthday on Sunday, so in 2 days' time. And I'm turning 19. So by the time at 18 years old, I would have done an ultra marathon, 5 or 6 marathon distance runs, 1 ultra marathon and 5 marathons. So yeah, 6 marathon distance runs. And I would have done a 5k in 20 minutes, 20 seconds, which I'm still pissed off about. 20 seconds off, which was quite devastating. But yeah, I'm about to go and buy my supplies for the marathon tonight, kicking off in about an hour and a half. And yeah, wish me luck in this 36 degrees heat. Let's go, come on.